Hello everybody and welcome to a Vivify review of Warriors Orochi 4. One of my favourite hack and slash franchises is back with the fourth instalment of the Warriors Orochi series. The question is, how does it differ from the previous titles? The short answer, not much. However, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The gameplay is as solid as usual, combos are really easy to pull off and feel extremely fluid. The objectives within the missions are easy to complete, so you'll always finish the missions with some bonuses to upgrade characters and weapons. The music will get you pumped up and you'll try to match your hits with the cannon fodder that's laid in front of you. The weapon customization is very simple and you can add the better skills to your new weapons pretty easily. Although you can't merge new and old weapons directly, you can dismantle the old one for materials to help with enhancements. When your back is against the wall during combat, if your absent party members have a high bond rating, they will smack your enemies to help you get away and buy some time. Added to the standard combat system you would expect from the Warriors games are some magical powers. You get 4 different types: normal, charge, muso, and finally unique. Normal, charge and muso work just like they do with regular attacks. However, your unique magic harnesses the power of the 3 playable team members and the 4 support characters who are boosting your stats from the sidelines. This does a huge amount of damage and the gauge is easily filled, so you can use it time and time again. Unfortunately, this leads into some of my personal issues with Warriors Orochi 4. Quite simply, it's way too easy. Unique magic is too powerful and is pretty much always an option to use. You need to get a combo of 300 plus hits to fill up the gauge quickly, and with certain characters you can use the regular Muso attack to get a quick combo of 1000 plus hits. The unique officer AI is as useless as always on anything lower than chaos difficulty. They run at you and don't block. If they manage to blindside you, then you could lose around 40% of your health, but with 3 characters to easily switch between, it just doesn't matter. It also doesn't help that when you use your unique magic, you get a ton of experience points. This will help over level your team after the very first fight. The magic and Muso attacks also have animations which last too long. It freezes the action, makes you watch, then lets you continue. It's a sudden shift to go from fast-paced action to hitting the pause button instantly. There should be an option similar to when you're playing online where the animations are simplified to keep combat going without this break. It gives me that annoying feeling of watching a TV show or movie, getting really engrossed and then the adverts show up. It also wouldn't hurt to have a bunch of side objectives to keep things fresh on the battlefield. Too many times it feels like you're going from point A to B, then waiting for gates to unlock before you can proceed. The story itself is pretty linear, with about 5% of the characters actually having a purpose in the storyline. More often than not, your favourite character will be barely mentioned. This has helped somewhat with events that happen after battle, which shows off the personalities of the characters really well. But as soon as you start the next fight, there is a huge shift in tone with everyone sharing the same serious personality trait. And my final huge issue is when you beat a boss only for them to have somehow escaped. For example, I beat an apparent super strong Nobunaga who didn't even hit me, yet he manages to escape when there are thousands of soldiers from my army surrounding him. With all these issues, did I enjoy myself? Absolutely yes. Okay, the story is nonsense and the attacks are over the top, but honestly the combat is just so enjoyable. Everything feels so smooth and has a purpose instead of just me mashing the buttons. Sure, I want the named officers to be tougher and there to be more options in battle, but that is why I am giving Warriors Orochi 4 an 8 out of 10. There is a lot to work on, but the fun fundamentals are exactly that. Now I'm off to go get thrashed in chaos mode.